Arguments are ongoing in the Brooks Houck Joseph Lawson murder trial. Both men face charges in the July 2015 presumed murder of Bardstown mother Crystal Rogers. But the jury received instructions today that they can actually find both men guilty of slightly different charges. Wave News reporter Lena Noakes is live at the Warren County Justice Center to explain.
Well, Myra, when the jury gets handed this case, they will be able to have the option to find Brooks Houck guilty of murder, meaning there is a slight distinction here under the statute of what he's currently charged with. Currently, he's charged with complicity, meaning that they would be able to find him guilty of complicity if they believe that he encouraged or assisted in killing Crystal Rogers. But murder itself means that the jury would be able to find that he killed Crystal Rogers himself. Now, Brian Butler, the defense attorney here, argues that they won't be able to find him guilty of any of these charges. After 3 hours of closing statements, he continues to argue that there was an overriding directive to get Brooks Houck for Rogers' murder. Both he and Joseph Lawson's attorney, Robert Boyd, characterized this case as a witch hunt. Butler spent time picking apart witnesses and evidence. He believes the whole case is garbage, with prosecutors hoping jurors are going to fill in the gaps with God-given common sense. But Butler argues that they won't reach a guilty verdict when they do that, saying, quote, "How many guesses do you get? How much speculation do you get? Let me give you one simple answer in a criminal trial. The answer is none." Now, Houck can also be found guilty of a third lesser offense, which is murder, but it would be as a principal or accomplice, meaning the jury can't make out exactly what his role is. Meanwhile, Joseph Lawson can also be found guilty of a lesser charge of facilitation to murder versus his conspiracy to murder charge that he currently faces. Now, like we said, the defense went really lengthy with their closing statements. The prosecution has been going on for about an hour in their closing statements, and they continue to kind of make one point in this case. And essentially what they've said is this: if Crystal Rogers does not come home the night of July 3rd, then the last person to be with her, meaning Brooks Houck, is guilty of murder. That is the case that they are making to jurors right now in their closing statements. We'll have more on that coming up tonight at 6. For now, live in Warren County, Lena Noakes, Wave News.
All right, thank you.